Okay, we're back. We're back here on the Fireman Rich or the Monday morning coffee here on this June 22nd, 2026. I guess we lost our Wi-Fi and our connection and the whole bit. So it might be due to the storms coming in, but we're back up again here for part two. Um, it's a Monday, folks. It is a Monday. It is a Monday. So let me check to see what we got here. Okay, yeah, we got. So we're back up again, and let's see my content. Let me edit this as far as this is part two, as far as that goes, and let's see part two. So we came back up here. The Wi-Fi should have been a. Okay, we'll change that there. And we'll change it here. Okay, we're going to bring this back up here, folks. Let's see. We're going to go. We're going to go here. Bring it up here. Okay, and this is part two. These things happen. It happens. So you just roll with it as far as that goes. And let me try this again on the Twitch here. Let me try this again here. And we'll save that. But we are back up. And Double J's, good morning. Coming in on the YouTube side, coming from an undisclosed location. I thought that was the shortest broadcast. No, it's just the internet. We have storms coming in, Double J, so that's probably part of it. And yep, I see that. And Tina's on the YouTube also. Okay, Tina. Yeah, the internet dropped in my area. We got storms coming in, so that's probably what it is. We showed the weather map on the first part there before. Um, that goes. And Tina saying hi to Double J's, and Double J's saying hi to Tina. But we are back. We're back. We did have some storms coming in. Let's go ahead and check the Doppler again. Um, yeah, there's the Doppler with storms coming in. We got storms coming in, so they might be causing a problem. I'll blame it on the storms there here in the local area. And let me just get this up back again here. I'll do the second YouTube after I get off here because I can't change it there. So we fired it back up. It's no problem. It happens. I guess it's you go with the flow. You roll with it as far as that goes. So I'm gonna say it's the storms here that we're doing. So and let's see. Double just says, yeah, I just logged in, and Piff, you were gone. I had to check my internet. No, it's on my side, Double J's. Okay, and you can see that the signal here is bad. So we got some storms coming in. No, I'm just talking to the folks. I had to restart the broadcast, the internet, as far as that goes. I live in a rural area, so it doesn't surprise me as far as that goes. So this has happened so many times before. So we just roll with it, and it gets a little sketchy when storms are in the area. So let's see. Let's bring this back up here. That's why I have this up back here. It gives me a better indication how my internet is working and stuff like that. So let me bring this back up on the big board here. There we are. It says we're live, and we'll let those messages go through and stuff. But we're back up, and Double J's is joining us, and we have we have people coming back. We got 5 people on Rumble, 1 person on local, 1 person on Twitch, and 2 people over there on the YouTube. And let's check the Twitch. Yeah, Twitch says we're at 6,158 KBS. So we're back up. And what we were talking about? Oh, the audio podcasts this Tuesday and Thursday at Fireman at Fireman Rich audio podcast on Spotify for creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And so we got that back up on the Rumble. We're back up on the big screen, and we're off and running again. So it happens. It happens. So I'm not going to get all bent out of shape. It's nothing to get bent out of shape. It's just you live in a rural area. I'm thankful for the internet. Probably 95% of the time it works flawlessly. 5%, well, I'll take it. As far as that goes. I've been looking at that. What is it? The Starlink. That's becoming more affordable now. I mean, $50 a month for 100 megabyte unlimited data. That's not bad. I'm not gonna push the button on that one yet and stuff, but I am looking. That's an interesting thing. But as far as the weather here, let's see. We need to. Okay, I'm getting all these alerts coming in now and stuff, but let's see. Rain is likely to continue over the next several hours here in the southern tier of upstate New York, and that's the conditions we're in right now as far as that goes. So, but we're back up on all platforms and stuff. Let's go to 100 years ago as far as that goes, and see what Roger Luther over on Fox 40 has to say. And let's see, bring that up. Oh, there's the young lady. Again, I have no affiliation with Fox 40, just a fan, and we present it here on the Morning Coffee Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just for information, to give you all an idea out there what it's like to be here in the southern tier of upstate New York, and where I live and reside. And we'll see what the young lady has to say here this morning.
It's time to travel back in time with Broome County historian Roger Luther, who brings us a look into the stories that made headlines in Broome County a century ago, and it's brought to you by AVRE. Take a look.
100 years ago today, the ringing of all church bells in Binghamton on June 28th will mark the beginning of the city's participation in a nationwide celebration commemorating the 150th anniversary of American independence. It was on that day in 1776 when the Declaration of Independence was first presented to the Continental Congress. Commencement exercises were held last night in the Binghamton State Hospital Assembly Hall for the graduating class of the State Hospital Nurses School. Contracts have been awarded for construction of a large addition to the Union Endicott High School. And finally, the new champion marble shooter of the Triple Cities learns today that among his prizes, he'll receive a Major League Baseball autographed by the hand of Babe Ruth, the mighty home run hitter of the New York Yankees Baseball Club. And that was the news, June 19th, 1926.
Wow. I bet you that baseball's worth a mint today. Wow. Let me see something. Let's ask Google how much cost-wise, how much is my typing's off here too, is a baseball signed by Babe Ruth worth in 2026? Let's see what it says. In 2026, a baseball signed by Babe Ruth typically sells from anywhere from $15,000 to $250,000, depending heavily on the ball's condition, authentication, and it features Ruth's signature or additional Hall of Fame players. So anywhere from $15,000 to 250,000. Wow. That is freaking huge. Wow. I would say that baseball, if it was kept in, it would probably be up in the $100,000 range and stuff like that. So that's freaking pretty cool as far as that goes. So there's Roger Luther. Let's see, what else did he have? We had okay, they made another large addition to Union Endicott High School. So that we saw that last week, I think. It was a high school, but now it's an elementary school. Commemorates exercises. That's graduation classes. Yeah, they done all the graduation. That was for the State Hospital Nursing School. State Hospital, where that took place, is all empty now. And then the church bells were ringing. Independence, 150th anniversary of American independence. It was that day in 1776 when the Declaration was first presented. Okay, wasn't signed. It probably was all signed on the. They had to talk about it before signing it on July 4th. So everything's about the United States birthday, 250th birthday, as far as that goes, and that's pretty interesting stuff. In other history that we had, let's see what we got here. Let's see. What happened here? Oh, I have it on the next tab. Next tab, Rich. Next tab. Okay, let's see. I thought it was. Let's check it over here on the AP side then. For other history here. In other history this day, as soon as my slower than dirt Surface 3 comes up, and so the interruption, it happens. 1309. Okay, on June 22nd, 1938, in a rematch that bore the weight of both geographic symbols, African-American representative American Joe Louis knocked out German Max Schmidling in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Wow. To retain a heavyweight boxing title in front of 70,000 spectators there in New York's Yankee Stadium. 1944, President D. Roosevelt signed the Servicemen's Readjustment Act of 1944, more popular known as the GI Bill of Rights. Okay, which provided tuition coverage, unemployment support, and low interest loans, home and business loans, returning veterans. And I've used that service when I got out of the service. 1945, World War II Battle of Okinawa ended with an Allied victory. In 1970, President Richard Nixon signed the extension of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, and it lowered the minimum voting age to 18. Why not? You can go in the service as 18, so why not? And let's see. In 1986, Argentina's soccer player Diego Maradona scored the infamous Hand of God goal in the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup against England, giving Argentina a 1-0 lead. He would follow minutes later with a remarkable individual effort that became known as the goal of the century, and Argentina won 2-1 because England tied it up. So we got the World Cup going on right now. We'll get to that here in a minute here. And let's see, can this other one come up? Let's see, do we have anything on there? No, that's about it. It talked about the same stuff there as far as that goes. So, we'll go over Major League Baseball here, and let's see what we had going into over the weekend here. Major League Baseball starting Friday, the New York Yankees beat the Cincinnati Reds down in Yankee Stadium 5-0, and the Mets did not play, it looks like. No, they did not play Friday. Going into Saturday, the Yankees lost to the Reds 10-2. Wow, what a difference there. Cincinnati Reds beat the Yankees. New York Mets lost to the Phillies 15-3. Holy crap. They got waxed. Going into Sunday, Yankees lost to the Reds, so they lost the weekend series 4-1. And the New York Mets lost to the Phillies 6-2. So there was a losing weekend. Today, the Yankees will be playing the Tigers at 6:10. The Mets and Cubs down there in Queens at 7:10 tonight. And tomorrow, the Yankees play the Tigers at 6:40. Mets and Cubs tomorrow at 7:10. So there's our baseball. Of course, we had World Cup action going on. And, what happened? I lost my World Cup thing here. Hang on. Let me bring it back up. World Cup. I shut down the last World Cup scores. Go over the World Cup scores. Friday, the big one was the United States beating Australia. Me and the missus watched that. They won 2-0 Friday, and the missus had a good observation. She says those Australians, they're dirty players. They're a little rough, and they were a little rough. I thought I was almost watching a rugby match there, but U.S. What's that? Oh yeah, that was the game yesterday we watched. Yeah, Iran was not very good either. They red carded this one guy, and I'm like, really? They red carded this guy in the second half there of that game. But let's see, Scotland lost to Morocco Friday 1-0. Brazil beat Haiti 3-0. Paraguay beat Turkey 1-0. Saturday, the Netherlands won 5-1. Germany beat Ivory Coast there, I guess it is, 2-1. That was a good game. Germany came back. They scored their winning goal with 2 minutes left in stoppage time. And that's extra time that they add on towards the end. Ecuador and Caraca, something like that. They no score in that game. And then yesterday, Japan won over Tunisia 4-0. Thank you. I'm rooting for Japan too. U.S., England, and Japan. You got Spain beating Saudi Arabia 4-0. Belgium yesterday. We watched the second half of this game. Belgium and Iran went to a 0-0 tie. Iran was playing dirty though. Okay, I didn't really care for them. I think the Iranian folks here in the United States, they don't care for this team either. Uruguay tied Cabo Verde 2-2, and New Zealand lost to Egypt 3-1. Wow. Today, gameplay continues with Argentina playing Austria at 1. That should be a good game. France and Iraq at 5 p.m. Eastern. This is a game I want to watch. Norway and Zengel at 8 p.m. tonight. I'll probably be watching that game tonight. Jordan and Algiers tonight at 11 p.m. That's too late. Tomorrow, Portugal and Uzbekistan at 1. England and Ghana. I'll be watching that game tomorrow at 4. Hopefully, if I remember. Panama and Croatia at 7. I could watch that game too. Colombia and DR Congo. And we'll catch up on Wednesday on the scores there as far as that goes. And see the progress and whatnot. So let's see. How much time were we on the last broadcast? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, we were on only 24 minutes? We must have been talking for a long time. I wonder where that ended. Let me see where that ended. Not sure where that ended. Let me see where that ended. Oh, it's not going to play. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a break. And hey, Farmer, good morning, everyone. It's Monday. Yeah, it is a Monday. We're back again, Farmer. Thank you. Surprise, yeah. It's a Monday surprise, yeah. We're back up as far as that goes, and we have first time chatter. Bold. I'm rooting for Iran just because I think it would be funny if they won. No, they're not going to win. I don't think. Let me see something. I don't think they're going to make it into the knockout round. They played like crap yesterday, but they were playing dirty. They're not that good of a team. from the teams I watched, they're not that good of a team. Just my observations and stuff. I could care less. I don't think there's some teams that are in there that I'm scratching my head, and the country of India doesn't even have one. Let me see. World. I don't think they'll make it because they've only got 3 points, and there's a lot of teams ahead of them that have 4 points going to get into the knockout round. Let's see. Let me check them. Iran. What group are they in? Okay, they're in. Yeah, they don't have a win at all. They have 2 ties, and the chances of them getting in are very slim to none. It'll be interesting, though. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I could see where you're, rooting for. I'm not rooting for them, but it'd be interesting if they win. I could care less about that team right now, but that's just me. But thank you for being here. How do you pronounce this? I'm just going to say Bode. Doe Inc. And Tina saying good morning to Farmer and stuff. We're back up on the second. I guess I was only on I must have been talking for about 5 minutes before I realized the broadcast had conked out and stuff like that. And let me see, Bo, let's see. When have you been on? December 2? Oh, you've been on for a while. Okay. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. First time chatter here. Like the first time chatters when they're real. You get a first time chatter that the Twitch account was made today, that's a bot or something like that. So, but glad to have you here on the Twitch, and I'm going to go ahead and take a break. And okay, Tina, I'll see you later. Yeah, we're finished with the first hour. I don't know how long have I been on this one? 22. So with the 25 minutes, that's about 50 minutes and stuff like that. So I was going a little fast there, but I think I was talking for an extra 5 minutes before the first part bugged out because my internet crashed there. We got some weather coming in and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here, and I'll bring this up as we take a break, and I'm going to go get some more coffee, and I'll be right back here, folks. So here we go. All right, we're back. We are back here on the Monday Morning Coffee 06.22.2026 at Rumble Video Broadcast for this part two of the broadcast here. And it's good to be back here, or good to be back. I'm glad we had a little oops here earlier, as far as about 25 minutes into the broadcast and stuff, and with the internet here, it went down and such. But we are back now, and I've got my second cup of coffee, and I've got some honey in it. I don't usually put the honey, but I figure, what the hell? I haven't had the honey here in a little bit, so. And Farmer's saying good morning to Tina, but she's off looking at Hal there right now. Hal's coming up, Hal Massa, up on the broadcast. Let's see, is he up? Let's see what he's. Let me see. Let's check the channel there on the. Oh, he doesn't come up. He's not on Twitch. I didn't get no notification from him, so he's probably. He comes up. He goes 30-minute increments on TikTok, the Facebook, Twitch, and Facebook Live, I guess, and stuff. So, Tina was here for more or less the first portion of the broadcast until we freaking bugged out and stuff like that. But we're starting the second half here to go over some news, some local news web pages that. Basically, to give you an idea of some what the area is like here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside, and just for information purposes only. And I have no affiliation with any of these. And you know what? I just looking at it, I forgot to bring them up here as far as the list. So let me bring up the list. We've got we already seen Fox 40 WIZC, and then we got EBO, and we have WBNBF, WBNG. We got 99.1 The Whale, which is the same as WNBF. That's a sister channel. Then we have channel 34 out of Binghamton. That's a TV station like WBNG, but no affiliation with them at all. And I don't work there. It's just for information if they got an interest, especially interest story that shows you a snapshot of the area I live in. That's the whole purpose of this, and it's mostly for information only. So don't get confused. I do not work at these. These web pages are pretty good as far as that goes. So let me see. We got that one. We got WENY out there in Elmira. The other channel out in Elmira is channel 18. And we'll be checking theirs out. That's WETM. Again, they're a local radio station. We check the Penny Saver. What would be in the Penny Saver? What do we got in there? Just talking about graduations. We're not going to probably go in that one. 92.5, the white. Well, we might go over that. Why June 21st matter? 92.5 KGB, good rock channel there in Binghamton. It's been here for over 100 years. KISS 104, that's the same as WNBF. And we look at WNBF for the most part. And then Spectrum News, we check Spectrum News just to see what they may have for special interest. And then up in Buffalo, we have WYRK 106.5 and their sister channel. We take a peek at them, which is Power 93.7 WBLK. And then, of course, we look at the sports channel that's up there, 550. They're still talking about hockey. What the heck is going on there? Well, the hockey draft's coming up. Okay. And then we have 1440, which is, I don't know. What do they have? They have let's see. Let's read their brief today. What's on their brief? Oh, they got a new Air Force One TV sitcom, Legend Dies. Who's that? Called? Huh. And then reflecting on pool repair. Okay. So let's start with what articles we have on the Fox 40. And we have Dublin's annual Father's Day car show. And this is in Dublin, New York, I guess. Dublin's Out There Theater hosts annual. So let's go ahead and see what this one's about here as far as that goes. Let me bring this one up. Okay, just a minute. We'll get to it. I don't know why they start as soon as you click on it and stuff. Let's go ahead and share it. Oh, I dropped the share. Let me bring it back up here. And this gives you an idea of some of the activities we had going on this weekend. And like I said, a snapshot of the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. So let me bring this up on the stage. There it is. Let me bring myself up on the stage here. Oh, there we go. Okay. And let's give this one a listen starting out here. Again, no affiliation with any of these news web pages. As far as that goes, I'm just a consumer of their news and for information purposes only. Here we go.
One local drive-in movie theater did something special to celebrate Father's Day today. Dublin's Outdoor Theater hosting its annual Father's Day car show. The event welcomed families to come check out hundreds of different cars, bikes, and trucks on display. Guests also had the chance to vote for their top 10 favorite cars and enjoy a variety of food and artisan vendors.
So they looked like they had the food, the funnel cake. That's always a good thing. They had the funnel cake there at the Strawberry Festival Saturday. So this was yesterday on Friday. And so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. Some of those old cars, the muscle cars, they're always good to look at, to check out and stuff. Let's see. Wow, they don't have anything about Strawberry Festival. Okay, let's check out WNB or WEBO. Firefighters, Endicott Firefighters major fire at. Oh, I got to show this. They have, this is an article from WEBO. It's a radio station here in Owego here, the village of Owego. And look at that picture. That picture, they're talking about, that's the Endicott Fire Department, okay? Granted, okay. And they talk about firefighters battle major fire at Knights Inn in Endicott, which is a hotel. But look at the picture. The picture is one where it's summertime and they're showing a picture of the outside the firehouse there. Is that the main firehouse? Yeah. But firefighters battled a major fire at Knights Inn on Main Street in Endicott. The fire was reported at 6 a.m. this morning. Okay, so they're currently still there. The Endicott Fire Department is asking anyone to avoid the area. Okay, so this is an ongoing thing that just broke this morning. And when was this posted? It doesn't say, but it was posted this morning. So it had to have been right after 6:20. So within the last hour, this was posted. So there we have. We have current news as far as being reported by WEBO. So they're on the state. I wonder if there's anything on their Facebook. Let me check their Facebook real quick. Let's see what they have on the Facebook. Let's see. I do follow them on the public Facebook there, the Real Fireman Rich. So let's go ahead and check that out. Let's see what we got here. There, and we look. What do we got here? Let's see. Follows. Let's go down to WEBO. I'm following. They don't follow me back. Let's see. Do they have anything on WEBO? No, they don't have anything. Last report was 10 hours ago. So, wait a minute. Traffic advisory, see more. Okay, so they did. That was 15 minutes ago. The Endicott Fire Department is currently assisting Endwell Fire Department. So Endicott's going building fire at Knights Inn and Main Street. Please avoid the area and stuff like that. So that was 41 minutes ago. WEBO was reporting that. So we'll see if we can get some updates if they come in. WNBF. Let's see what we got on WNBF. I don't see anything there. So let's see what Bob Joseph may have had on the check his YouTube channel here, because we like checking that. He usually has some good stuff there. So let's say WNBF. Bob Joseph. He's on the morning talk show there and stuff. Let's see, Joseph. And there's his channel. Let's see what we got there. Anything? No, there's nothing on his YouTube channel. So, okay. Let's see. WBNG. Father and son car. I got another car show that goes on. Lottery. Binghamton. Nothing about the Strawberry Festival. Wow. That's okay. I guess this is going to be a quick one this morning. Okay. Let's see. Whale. Nothing on the Whale. Channel 34. What do we have on 34? Let's see. And there's nothing on the Strawberry Festival. Wow. Boy, they take care. I tell you, over in Broome County, they look at the goings on over in Broome County, but when it comes to Tioga County, we're not we don't know crap and stuff like that. It seems so. And even nothing on WENY, channel 18, nothing there. Wow. And like I said, let's see, Penny Saver. Nothing there. KGB. I'm not even in the mood to do KGB here. Kiss 104. Nothing there. Let's see Spectrum New. Let's see if they have something on Strawberry Festival. There's nothing there. I want to see Strawberry Festival. They don't have anything on here. We're going into the Country 106. Man, this is a bust here, folks. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing across the board here, folks. We got absolutely nothing. Fox 40 was the only one that came through. Let me see if I can. Let's see what we got here. Let me see something here. Let me try this. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we have for news on the Strawberry Festival. No, just all these news agencies, excuse me, were right there as far as just before. Here's something on WENY 2 days ago. What was 2 days ago? That was June 19th. What time did that come out? Let's see. They don't even have a video on it. They just have the talk about it. So, wow. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed as far as that goes. WBNG 3 days ago, but I think we've seen that one already. Yep, we saw that one already. When they're prepping, it's no problem. Let's see what we have for videos. Any video? That's 6 days ago. 1 day ago. Strawberry Festival Wiggle. Let's see. This is a okay. Here's one. Okay, here's one. I found one. Here's this is from Fox 40. I had to dig for it. This came out for the Strawberry Festival, and let's go ahead and give this one a listen. So thank you, was it Channel 40 WIZZ? Here's one station that has something concerning the Strawberry Festival as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and add this to the stage. There we go. And let's go ahead. And this is where I was Saturday as far as the Strawberry Festival. And this is a report as of the 20th as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and start this one. Let's maximize it and start it. Here we go.
Strawberry Festival celebrations continued in Owego today. The event, which took place in downtown Owego, featured a parade, 20 different live band performances, and over 200 vendors throughout the rest of the day. Event chairman says she hopes the 3-day event brought a rare moment of unity during a time of growing division around the world.
This is a celebration. You know, we're celebrating the 44th year. We're celebrating America's 250th. And we're celebrating the community. We're all together. Nobody's like, it's kind of a nice break from the divisiveness that's been going on. And so we really stress with this festival that what we want you to come away with is a smile.
So there's that's looking down. What street is that? That's looking. Oh, that's looking up towards North Street in Owego here for the Strawberry Festival. And let me go ahead and that's the Court Street Bridge behind this lady that was talking about the so-called diversity. I don't think diverse times we're having. This is just a good community center. I was right near there where the people in the lower right corner. I was sitting right there. That's where I was having my shortcake, strawberry shortcake Saturday with the missus and stuff. And but you could see the wind was blowing that day. There's a nice blustery day. There's like I said, that's North Street. And let's see, you had the bands there. There's Harris Diner. That's been there for a long time. They had a lot of vendors, a lot of strawberries there. And we had a good time. We're there. We got there early enough to see the parade, and we had a good time, a very good time. Me, the missus, and my neighbors there. The guy, my neighbor I play chess with, as far as that goes. And Yeah, the first half dropped and it came back there. You're gonna have to watch it on the replay, Big Juice. Yes, we bought two containers of strawberries. We had strawberry shortcake yesterday for Father's Day. The missus made up some shortcake, put the strawberries instead of whipped cream, got vanilla ice cream. We had vanilla ice cream on it, and oh my yes, that was good. I got my kettle corn. I'll be eating some of that today, maybe during one of the World Cup games. But the Strawberry Festival was it seemed like it was down. Yeah, it tasted great. I could attest to that. It was really good. I was full. So the strawberries are and the strawberries, oh my God, they're so good. And no, you're invited. I had this last week there. Don't give me that, Big Juice. I had this on the broadcast saying they're prepping for the Strawberry Festival. You got a festival, you can come anytime you want. You don't need an invitation for me. Don't wait on an invitation for me. If I say, hey, if you're there, I'll say hi. I'll even buy you a strawberry shortcake. No, we had a good time though, and I'm just surprised that a lot of the news agencies there that I highlight, they didn't show anything. That's the only thing. There was like 3 or 4 last week getting ready for the Strawberry Festival, but they didn't have anything on here afterwards. So I'm a little disappointed as far as that goes. Let me see what happened. Let's see what's going on with this fire. If there's anything there and stuff. I'm sort of monitoring WEBO's Facebook page, and I don't see anything. Just the traffic advisory concerning it. As far as that goes, let me see. They might have something here on EBO's Facebook. Let me see. Let's see. Let me bring this up. Okay, here's some more. This is from WEBO's. Let's see. How do I get rid of that? Yeah, let me bring this up here. This is some footage from. Let's see, can I? As far as walking around here and stuff like that. So disappointed with the news thing. So let me go ahead and bring this up here. Let's see. We got to go present their Facebook. Let me bring up the Facebook for WEBO and share this with you. Okay, that'll work right there. That'll work. Okay. Let's see. So here's some more video from Strawberry Festival. Gorgeous day. That's looking up North Street. Oh, they had the dunk tank. That's up by the fire station.
I wonder. Let me press it.
Okay, I'll turn the volume down a little bit here. That's the fire department there. They had the steamer.
Refreshing.
And there's the steamer. That's been recently renovated. Beautiful piece of beautiful apparatus right there. Now he's walking back down North Street towards the main drag. Owego, yeah, the village of Owego. What is it? Village of Owego. It's okay. It's a county seat, and It was established in 1787. So this village has been here since 1787. Big
So many amazing vendors.
I drove back to 1905. Sometimes it feels like that. Now the village has been here since the area's first occupied and settled back in 17.
Right, Daddy. I said, "Ooh, what is this?"
What did they say? 1787, and it's a nice area. It's a very nice area. So there's the goings on, the vendors.
We have a lot of things to go and look at.
Yep, a lot of things.
So many amazing things down here at the Strawberry Fest in Owego.
And this is probably right around 10 o'clock in the morning. So you got to remember, this starts on a Thursday, and then the Friday night they have fireworks. So, and there's the picture of Owego on the old Newberry's building on the side there, and that's right where that intersection right there is where I was watching the parade. And he's just staying up on North Street. Does he go anywhere else? Let me. It's like 18 minutes long. Let's see what we got here. This is Lake Street. This is going down Lake Street. Yep, this is Lake Street right here. Because we're commenting the Italian Ice guy wasn't open yet.
I'm going to redo that from yesterday because that guy just went in front of him.
Oh, we got music. Let's get out of the music here. Some more vendors. And this is right up by the Court Street Bridge. Court Street Bridge is off to the left. The courthouse is off to the right. You'll see it come into play here off to the right. Dunkin' Donuts right across the commons there. There's a courthouse right there. Oh, you don't want music. No music. No music. And there's some more action. Yeah, this is over on this is Main Street right here. You got the CVS off to the left and stuff like that. So pretty much that's it. A lot of vendors, a lot of good stuff there. A lot of good food. I got to tell you, a lot of good food. And me and the missus and my neighbors, we really enjoyed ourselves being there as far as that goes. So let me see if they got it. I don't know if WEBO is going to come up here. If they're going to come on at 7:30. Let's see. That was yesterday. Because sometimes they go live. They might just go live at 8 o'clock. So as far as that goes. So let's see. How's our audio? Our audio is doing good. Let me reset my. Okay, there we go. We're good. Oh, what happened there? Reset. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Okay. So we had a good time at the Strawberry Festival, and it was a good time, and I enjoyed myself. So let's see. We've been on for coming up on 57 minutes. And how much time do we have on the other broadcast here? Let's see. 24 minutes add on to that. So that's it's about an hour and a half. Okay, we're gonna we got at least an hour and a half of a broadcast in, so it's a two-parter, 24 minutes, 25 minutes the first part, and a little bit close to an hour here on the second part here, as far as that goes. So I'm gonna get my day started here. We got cloudy overcast. I might be able to squeak it. I gotta check. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. I might be able to scoot out and walk in here real quick. So, but we'll post. I'm going to post up the second part right behind the first part of the Monday morning coffee here. It's a Monday. We're having problems with the internet and stuff like that, which is all par for course. No big deal. And as far as that goes, so. I'm going to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl, who is here. Thank you, Tina, coming in from Central New Jersey. Tony D, salute to you, my friend, coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. Thank you for being here. And let's see, going down the list, we had Big Juice. He was early. and then we got disconnected, and then he was a little late on the second half. But thank you, Big Juice, coming in from the Buckeye State of. What's wrong with my audio here? I'm not hearing. Let's see. And oh, I'm still there. Let me try something here. There's something on OBS. Let me see if I can. Can I monitor that? How come that's not coming in? I'm not seeing that coming in. Let me reset again. Reset the audio. Let's see. Are we back? Okay, we should be back there. Okay, let's see. We're back. Okay, I can hear myself in my headset. And so the folks that are listening to this on Spotify for creators and wonder what the hell's going on, Fireman Rich. And thank you, Big Juice, again for being here on both parts. I greatly appreciate it. And we do appreciate that, my friend. I'm not sure what's going on with this audio, but and let's see, we had Captain Rehab in the house. Thank you, Captain Rehab, for being here, coming in from the city of brotherly love. Thank you very much. And let's see, going down the list, we had Tina come back in on the second half on the YouTube, along with Double J's. Thank you, Double J's, coming in from an undisclosed location. His home country is India, and we had Farmer coming in from who's here. He's from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Was here. Thank you very much. We had first time chatter Bode, thank you, on Twitch, longtime Twitch user since 2018, and Big Juice finishing up the end here. And not if I see you first, Steve. You have a good day today. You have a great rainy day there, Steve. And I don't know what's going on with my audio. It's up and down, up and down. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's a connection here. No, it's not that connection. Is it this connection? Okay, how about that? Okay, it might be the headphones. It's not necessarily the microphone. So those are the ones that were in the chat. I want to say thank you to the viewers here that were here watching both the first 25 minutes and the second part here. We got an hour, and so Double J's is still there. He's saying thank you, Double J's. He's saying thank you and take care. You too, Double J's. Be safe where you're at, and coming in from that undisclosed location that I like to promote gives a mysterious effect about Double J's. He's a good guy. Known Double J's for quite a while here on these interwebs, and a good guy. And I appreciate you being here, Double J's. Thank you very much. And we will have the audio podcast tomorrow on Spotify for creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, and we'll be back Wednesday for the Wednesday morning coffee, and hopefully the internet has gotten a little bit better. So, but this hasn't been too bad. I'm not worried about it. It's internet, okay? It's like, you know, some of those people that freak out over the internet, I'm just like shaking my head. It's like, come on, it's just the internet. You know, if you're making big bank, I can see you complaining and stuff. If you're not making any money, and we're just having fun. It's part of the fun, okay? Part of the experience of live streaming. So you guys all have a great one wherever you may be on this big blue marble, and enjoy your day as we start a new week, working towards the weekend, my friends. And you all have a good one. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care. God bless you all, and God bless America. Later, alligators.